you sleep next to someone watching TV in bed or live next to a busy road, you've probably tried falling asleep with normal earbuds. I know I have. But you get woken up at 3 AM with your ears throbbing in pain because thick plastic was digging into your skull. Today, we're looking at a piece of tech designed to completely silence your bedroom without feeling like you have golf balls jammed in your ears. Let's get into it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly if the Fitnexa SomniPods 3 are the ultimate sleep hack you've been waiting for, or just another pair of wireless earbuds. We're going to look at how they fit, how well they block out the world, and what the AI sleep coach actually does to fix your routine. I've been using these every single night for the past week or so to see if they actually fix my terrible sleep habits. You see, I toss and turn quite a lot, and on top of that, noise from the busy road, and I need something on in the background for me to actually fall asleep. So I tracked my full data for a full week, and the results honestly surprised me. But before we get into the AI sleep insights, let's talk about the hardware itself. And a massive thank you to Fitnexa for sending these over for review. But as always, just for you guys and for myself, the thoughts and experiences are completely my own. First out the box is the charging case. My initial thoughts is that it's completely fingerprint free because it has this soft, matte, textured finish. It feels very, very premium. You get USB-C at the back and a clean LED light at the front. You also get a whole bunch of soft ear wings and tips to find your perfect fit. When you pop it open, you're presented with the sleep buds. They're actually quite easy to take out. I'm going to do my usual magnetic strength test. You know, the technical one I did last time? Don't worry if you don't remember, I'll show you how. Turn it upside down. Pretty impressive, huh? Magnet's actually quite strong. That's good to know. The very first thing you notice when you pull the SomniPods 3 is the size. It's absolutely tiny. We're talking 3.3 grams per earbud and just under 9.9 millimeters thick. The size of the earbuds doesn't actually quite hit you until you put them on for the first time. You realize how small they actually are. And that's awesome because they should absolutely not hurt your ears or your head when you're sleeping on your side. But for any reason, if you toss and turn at night and you end up sleeping on your side, these actually discreetly tuck right into your ears. To get the right fit, you need to make sure you have the correct wing and ear tip installed. There's a whole bunch of sizes in the box, ranging from extra small all the way to extra large. I basically had to go through a couple of sizes to make sure that I had the correct size before they actually stop falling out. You basically place the bud at an angle in your ear, twist and lock it into place. The Fitnexa logo on the outside needs to be almost parallel to the ground. Once you lock that in, the small size and the soft ear wings and ergonomic comfort means they practically disappear. Let's be real, these are actually designed for side sleeping. If you're not used to wearing sleep buds during the night, it might take a few nights to actually get used to this. But that's something I didn't really have to suffer with because I've been using other sleep buds prior to this, going from wired to wireless because of the lack of the 3.5 millimeter jack. But that's another story. After using a lot of other brands, these have been the first ones where they've been genuinely comfortable sleeping on my side. As I mentioned earlier, I toss and turn a lot. So finding the most ideal fit was actually crucial. If you're a fellow side sleeper, you know the struggle, right? You lay your head on the pillow and a normal earbud gets shoved deep into your ear canal. It's awful. You try not to use any earbuds and you get hit by your partner. Fitnexa designed these to showcase a completely flat, compact design that remains comfortable without pressure. When you're getting ready for bed, doing some light stretching, dimming the lights and getting into a comfortable side sleeping position, there is absolutely zero pain. The small size, soft ear wings and ergonomic comfort means they practically disappear once you put them in. I spent the last few evenings relaxing at home, reading on the couch, lying on the bed with the earbuds on. You actually forget they're even there because of the way they've been designed. You don't have to adjust your pillow or lie like a statue. You just sleep. Now, comfort is great, but if they don't block out the other person snoring next to you or my own snoring, What's the point? This is where the SomniPods 3 gets seriously impressive. They use a 3-layer noise reduction system, PNC, ANC, and ALC. Let me break that down into plain English because I had to look some of these up. PNC, I think we all know, is passive noise cancellation. That's just the physical seal that the soft silicon tips need, blocking the sound before it even enters your ear. It's like putting your fingers in your ears, but way more comfortable. But then there's ANC, which is active noise cancellation. You might have heard of this as well. The ANC performance on this are actually quite good. It can drop ambient noise by up to 42 decibels. For me though, it basically meant that once I found the right fit, the noise cancellation was actually good enough to completely remove that traffic noise outside. It also takes the edge off the TV if your partner happens to be watching while you're trying to get some shut-eye. Imagine a shift from a loud, noisy environment to sudden calmness. It has good ANC that blocks noise for better sleep. And then there's ALC, or adaptive leak compensation. So okay, this is the one I have to look up. Because sometimes you toss and turn, well I do, and the app actually confirmed it. But we'll get into that later. Anyway, when you toss and turn, the seal in your ear might shift. The earbuds detect this in real time and adjust the noise cancellation so the snoring or the traffic doesn't suddenly wake you up. So your nighttime routine completely transforms into slow, intimate moments like dimming lights, journaling, or winding down before sleep. It's just you and total peace. Here is where my terrible habits actually tested the tech. I sometimes have a midnight snack. I know it's not good practice, but the Bluetooth range on these are surprisingly good. I can leave my tablet upstairs in the bedroom, still playing my podcast or ambient sounds, walk away all the way downstairs to the kitchen to raid the fridge, and I can still perfectly hear the audio on this. You don't get those annoying dropouts or stuttering just because you walked away from your device. I mean, don't go too far, don't go for a run because those won't work, but going down to the fridge or going down to the kitchen is perfectly going to be fine. With ANC turned on, the SomniPods 3 will give you about 6.5 hours of continuous playback. Now that might sound a little short for full 8 hours of sleep, but the earbuds are actually quite smart. They actually know when you fall asleep. Once you drift off, they'll automatically stop the music and just maintain the noise cancellation to keep the room quiet and play some ambient noise. If you turn off the ANC completely, they last about 12 hours. Plus, the charging case holds a total of 48 hours of battery, meaning you can easily go on a long weekend trip without needing to pack another cable. And speaking of the battery case, it has wireless charging too. This leads us to the morning routine. Waking up peacefully and checking the app briefly for your night sleep data or AI suggestions. This is where the data excels in my opinion. The app features data tracking and AI analysis of your night. It doesn't just tell you slept poorly. The AI provides actionable sleep insights. Acts more like a subtle guide. It feels less like a basic tracker and more like a personal sleep coach telling you exactly what to tweak for the following night. Let me give you a real life example of how this actually works. So the app actually told me I was getting 0 light sleep. Yes, my midnight fridge raids were definitely part of the problem. But the AI actually probed a bit deeper, asked me a few questions. And it turns out my habit of chugging a massive glass of water right before hitting the pillow was totally ruining my night, amongst other things. I've always done it, but over the last few months, I noticed I was getting up way more in the middle of the night. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. We're not going to get into that right now. So anyway, my sleep cycle was getting completely wrecked. And instead of just throwing confusing charts at me, the app gave me actual, practical advice. It suggested tweaking my bedroom temperature to stay cooler and cutting off all liquids a few hours before I went to bed. Honestly, the fact that this AI provides actionable sleep insights with small, realistic lifestyle tweaks based on my actions is so much better than a normal tracker that just says, you didn't get enough REM sleep, and then leaves me to figure out why. Finally, we have to talk about the sound quality. These are sleep earbuds, right? But they're still earbuds. A lot of sleep-focused earbuds sound like you're listening to music through a tin can. Trust me, I've definitely used a lot of those. Not these though. Fitnexa actually included high-res audio certification, support for LDAC and aptX lossless codecs. If you're not a massive audio nerd, that basically just means these earbuds can stream massive amounts of data from your phone without losing quality. That means if you want to listen to your favorite podcast, an audiobook, or some high quality ambient music before you go to bed, it sounds crisp, deep, and rich. You even get a 10-band equalizer in the app to tweak the sound exactly how you like it. If you want to add more bass for those deep rain sounds, you can do that. You're not just buying a one-trick sleep tool that sits on your bedside cabinet all day. You're buying a pair of wireless earbuds that just happen to be the most comfortable things you'll ever wear in bed. Let's talk about the price for a second. These come in at $179.99, but if you're going to drop that kind of cash on earbuds, you probably don't want to buy a completely different pair just for your daily commute, the gym, or working at your desk. They absolutely should not be trapped in your bedroom because they don't work well otherwise. And speaking of what you actually listen to in bed, the app has a massive library of ambient sounds built right in. So if you decide you finally need a break from falling asleep to reruns of The Office US playing on your tablet every single night, oh, just me then. You can actually pick something designed to turn your brain off, whether you prefer heavy thunderstorm sounds or just steady white noise, or even guided meditation when you need it. There's something for everyone's preference. You can easily find that perfect calming sound to help you drift slowly to sleep. If you're exhausted from waking up to every little noise, or if your current earbuds are making your ears ache, the Fitnexa SomniPods 3 are a massive upgrade. They take the friction out of falling asleep and give you the data to actually fix your nights. I know I've switched my earbuds to these. If you want to see my review on the Sony WF-1000XM6 earbuds, then click on the video you see. I'll see you over there. I really hope this video was genuinely useful, and if it was, make sure you hit subscribe and like. I'm Maz, and this is MazTechCentral, where I like to keep tech simple and accessible for everyone. Make sure you join me next time for another review. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.